All right, and welcome to the interview portion of the show. Today we have a very special guest. Just coming back from the CRC Sevens down in Boyd's, Maryland, we have Morgan Linck from UNI Women's Rugby. Morgan, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Wonderful.
So, coming back, we heard you drove back. Your team didn't fly back. How you feeling? Rested, recovered? That's got to be tough after playing 4 really high-level matches and then sitting in the car for what, like 15, 20 hours?
Yep. A little tired, but not too sore, so I can't complain too much. But 14 hours it was tough.
Oh, yeah. And
Yep.
Congratulations on a fantastic CRC Sevens. That was so much fun to watch. Just the passion, the energy that UNI has. It's always fun to watch your team and the style of play. It really felt like in those last 3 games, your team found like a rhythm and flow that you're very proud of playing. So what was your favorite moment from this weekend? Was there a specific like in a match or was it outside of a match? What would have been your favorite part?
I would say my favorite part was when we played Wheeling, and I think that was the game that we kind of found our groove as a team and our continuity. And we've lost to them before at the beginning of the season, so just being able to come back and really give them a game and find our rhythm for the weekend was pretty cool.
Revenge tour.
Yeah, and also that was my favorite too because I got to do commentary for that one, and I actually had to. Someone else was scheduled in. I was like, "Hey, I want that one. I have UNI tattooed on my thighs, so I think." So no, it was a lot of fun, and you've had a lot of big moments for UNI. The team is always punching up, right? Always competing at a higher level. You're a D1 club, but never afraid to jump up into the ranks of the Premier Division, right? So competing for a national title in a division above, always in the Premier Division for the CRC Sevens. Is that kind of the identity of UNI, that you're trying to get the club up to that level, even though it's not varsity supported? Do you have a chip on your shoulder? I mean, do you have some pride in that? What is the mindset for the players and kind of the team as a whole?
Yeah, absolutely. Even though, like you mentioned, we are that D1 club team, we still take pride in how we hold ourselves and how we portray ourselves as kind of like that upper level team that we want to be. As a group, we've kind of talked about that, like getting the invites to premieres and stuff. So we always strive to want to compete in that higher level. So whatever chance we can get, we're always going to take that for the premier spot.
Speaking to you guys moving up and playing in Premier while being a D1 club, when it comes to opponents you play, do you prefer new ones you've never seen before? Do you like the grudge matches of teams you see in like more conference play, or do you like the random teams? Who's your ideal opponent?
Oh, I think it's always a good game when you got that chip on your shoulder and it's just one of those revenge games of you've seen this team before, you've lost to them before, so you kind of want to take it to them a little bit.
History, I like it.
Yep.
It's got to be fun. Iowa and Iowa State as well, right? Because there's girls you played against in high school, maybe even former teammates. Like, those ones are always fun, but
yeah, absolutely.
That's got to be great to play, those higher level teams that kind of, I don't know, do you ever feel like they're kind of like peacocking a little bit? Like, oh, hey, like, we got this, and then you kind of hit them in the mouth. Like, after you beat those 3 teams, were any of them kind of like shell shocked, like, whoa, where'd this UNI team come from? Or are they kind of used to seeing like, no, when the Panthers come, they're ready to play?
I think a little bit of both. It depends on the game we're giving it to them. But I think we come out with a lot of grit and passion for the game. So I think we can put up a fight against really any team. But I think we come in as underdogs a lot. So being able to, shell shock and create an upset is something that we look forward to.
Definitely. And, I heard that you've got one more year at UNI. And you've competed, again, at very high levels as a team. So what do you want to accomplish with this team when it comes to fall 15s, spring 7s? What are your goals? And not just, obviously, national championship, that's awesome. That should probably be everybody's goal. But even more personal, like, what are some things you want to accomplish before you leave your time in Cedar Falls?
Yeah. Being in the leadership captain role for the team is a huge honor. I want to keep leading this team to greater successes, being able to, take those premier level spots and like compete in national championships in Texas and get to DC year after year. Like, it's such a great honor to be able to lead this team. So being able to take away more leadership skills and those opportunities, yeah, that's just the leadership, I guess, aspect of it.
I guess, too, as a leader, who are some younger players that you're kind of taking under your wing that we should take note of, that maybe they're going to have some breakout moments in the upcoming year? Like, like you said, as a leader, who should we watch out for?
Oh, Macy Graves, a big one. Sure, you heard that name all over CRCs for sure. Yeah, and Ella Wilkinson, she's stepping up a lot for this team, so that's cool to see. And just, we have a lot of great talent coming in from freshmen and stuff, so just pretty much everyone across the board.
Nice. Also, too, so with your time at UNI, what have been some favorite moments just over the course of the last few years for you? Favorite places you've played, favorite opponents, favorite memories, maybe on the road trips? What are some things that have made UNI a very special place to you?
UNI is unlike no other team. The family culture aspect of it, I've been on many other teams, played with many other people, but there's just nothing like it with this culture here. It's amazing. I'd say my favorite memory is going down to Texas to play in the national championship. Well, we did fall short of that. We had no expectations of that game, and we all went in as taking it as an honor to be invited there, show up and give them a good game. And the environment was amazing, and just being able to compete in those championship environments, it's cool.
Nice. Morgan, all weekend on the CRC coverage, there is a commercial being played showing you getting off the bus with the U.S. women's national team. For all the people watching and listening that aren't privy to the information, can you just tell us about some of the camps, academies, select sides, some of the extracurricular stuff you've done besides Iowa High School Sevens and the University of Northern Iowa?
Yeah. I've been on Midwest Thunderbirds for 3 years, I think it's been, and done the Iowa Select sides. I was invited to the Portugal All-Americans this past summer, and then a tour in England, so that was really cool. And then just whatever opportunities I can get with camps for USA, I'm taking those. So I've been to a couple of those in the past years.
Nice.
Is that something you're looking, obviously, to propel your career moving forward? Would be more work with the national side and getting the opportunity to represent the country at the highest level, I assume?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I actually did get invited to the U.S. National Summer Camp for that World Cup Tour team for the Pac-4, so that was a very, very amazing opportunity to be selected for. So as of now, just kind of waiting to see what other opportunities I'm able to take for those.
Nice. Is there anything this summer that you're going to be doing that will help you kind of keep pushing that path forward?
Yeah, they are starting to do a new thing with the WER and college players, so I'm jumping on that opportunity and making my way up to Minnesota, Twin Cities Gemini, so we're going to see how that goes this summer.
Nice. There's a couple of Panthers with the Gemini right now, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Right now it's Tatiana Reed, and then Lynn Klyer is up there, so that'll be cool to be able to play with them since I never really got that chance to here.
Nice. And so, are there any women that you really look up to that you try to model your game after, or just really big inspirations for you when it comes to women's rugby? Like, who do you try to model your game after, or just who do you love to follow and just they inspire you?
Oh, yeah. I would say when I first started, my big inspiration was Maggie Burns, big name in college rugby. And once I started to get into rugby more, I'm a huge, huge follower of Sam Sullivan. So I love her drive and just the way she carries herself and plays the game.
And the Legos too, right?
Yep.
Isn't she the Legos?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Themed. We're all good with Legos here.
And then, why should girls consider UNI for college rugby? Whether they're from Iowa, they played in Iowa, or maybe they're from out of state like other, high school select side programs from around the Midwest. What would your pitch be to any girl looking for a place to play? Why should they end up at UNI?
Yeah, absolutely. I would just go back to that culture piece of you step onto the pitch with UNI women's rugby and you leave as a family, no matter if you stay for 2 weeks, your whole career. We stick together, we lift each other up. I think it's a very, very uplifting environment, and while we can't give those scholarship things for those athletes, we really give that family aspect, and you always have a support group no matter where you go after.
That's good. Morgan, I ask everybody, what do you like more, 7s or 15s?
It used to be 7s, but now it's 15.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't expect that, but like the way you play, I appreciate how it doesn't matter the size of the person across from you or what their position is. Like if a tackle needs to be made, you make the tackle. And also, I think my favorite moment of watching UNI rugby play, or my favorite play that you made, was a chase down tackle where I think it was against Wheeling, and it was on the far sideline. It would have been on like your right side or left side defensively, and you came up, and as you were wrapping the girl up, you were able to punch the ball out to cause the knock on, and like you had a scrum after that, and it led to another score, and it kind of distanced the score to where they couldn't come back. But like that chase down tackle, the girl, I think it was that Alexis Dallas, who super tall, super strong runner, and like you popped it out while also bringing her to the ground. It was one of those things where I feel like, I'm sure people might see your size and think like great in space on offense, facilitator. They don't expect you to like, you're setting rucks, you're making tackles. Like it's not just Macy doing all the dirty work. Like you get in there. So that makes sense. You love 15. The way you play is very fun to watch.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
No, just saying, like it was a cool play, and gave a shout out to
Peanut Punch.
Peanut Punch.
Yeah.
Just punched it out, and it was awesome. Morgan, last call for you. What should we look for this upcoming fall season from the UNI women?
You're gonna see us put on a show. We're headed for that D1 national championship in whatever the way that looks like. We're gonna come in as underdogs, but we'll leave as the top dogs.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
that's well put.
Well, and we love UNI. We don't care, men's, women's. We just want to see someone win a national title. Like, we're ready for the parade. Like, someone's got to do it. Just go get it done, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Easy as that.
Well, hey, Morgan, thank you. We appreciate you coming on so much. Good luck this summer with everything you do. Good luck with this upcoming year, and we're excited to see where rugby takes you. So have a good one, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Morgan.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Bye.